Hello, and welcome to episode 69 of the Jams and Cocktails Live podcast. I'm Brad Brock, and I'll be your host tonight. Thank you for tuning in live with us on Facebook, YouTube, and JNC Radio. And a thank you to those of you catching the show later on your favorite podcast platforms like iHeartRadio and Spotify. Wherever you're tuning in, please give us a follow, share, and subscribe to our channels. Joining me live here in the legendary JNC Lounge this evening is the illustrious Ms. Jordan Taylor.
Hello. Thank you.
And our good friend and special guest tonight, Mr. Zack Jones.
Hey! Hello.
We'll be catching up with Zack and touching on some of his big his upcoming events, as well as getting an update on his musical ventures and more. But before we jump into the deep end, let's kick off the show with our shot of the week. Maybe. Well, our shot of the week, of course, this week we decided to go with a classic. We're keeping it simple with a show favorite, the Jameson Pickleback Shot. So I'm apologizing in advance for any slurred speech that may occur by the end of the night here. But the procedure is simple. You take a shot of Jameson and you chase it with a shot of pickle juice. Jordan skipped a whole step for us. So
I made it more simple.
She made it even more simple by just putting it all together. So,
I'm thinking of the environment.
I guess. So we'll do this one, then we'll do it the right way later on. Maybe.
We'll try it again.
Cheers, you guys. Cheers, Zach. Cheers to all of you tuning in with us.
It's still fine. It's a little burny.
Yeah, that'll put hair on your chest. We'll do the 2-part next time.
We'll do 2 next time, yeah.
Woo. Yeah, that's it reminds me of that scene in Dumb and Dumber where the cop drinks the piss beer.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like... Anyway, you guys, join us each week for our shot of the week by visiting us at jncpodcast.com, clicking on the shot of the week link, and see what we're planning for the next show. Of course, you can get everything delivered to you from our friends at Drizzly. Well, you guys are going to jump right into it. He is a man of many hats. He's an accomplished musician, a respected area talent agent, a high-quality content creator, and more. We're always happy to have him hang with us here on the show, and it's great to have him back here in the lounge as a guest. Check out Zack Jones.
Every single verse still feels the same. I've been waiting years for that to change. When your heart gives out and I am gone, I hope you remember that you were loved. Yeah, you were loved.
That was really nice.
How about that, Zach? Welcome back, as always, here in the legendary JNC Lounge, man. How have you been?
Yeah. No, I've been busy. It's been it's been crazy. Just coming out of the whole COVID thing. Still,
Yeah.
I finally got my second dose. I'm really excited about that.
What is she doing? I never know what she's doing down
I
there.
never know what she's doing back there. Mom, meatloaf.
Mom, the meatloaf. Yeah, man. I feel like that is a standard procedure for anybody that A, was in the service industry at all, and B, was certainly in the entertainment industry in any facet is where we're all kind of coming back into our own. But we've talked throughout the whole course of the lockdowns and everything. And you have taken that opportunity not to sit and dwell like I did, but to actually build on top of what you've already done with Snorkel Corn and beyond.
Yeah, I think going forward, it's a shame because like so many of the festivals already got postponed until next year, so it's gonna be like 2022 before really start picking things up. But there's a couple new events that are getting put together for this year that I think are gonna be a lot of fun. So, yeah, it's crazy. Some of the restaurants still aren't like 100% back. I think I was booking at like 15 restaurants before COVID, 15 restaurants and bars, and you know, we're only down to like 3 still.
Right.
Everybody's understaffed. It's all going to be a long battle.
Yeah, no
It's
doubt.
not over yet.
It's a challenge, you know, and I mean, you've always stepped up to the plate and met the challenge before, so that I'm not at all concerned about. I'm certain that you'll rebound and be booking at venues all over town again. However, I guess we'll jump right into it and talk about a big event happening this weekend because I think it's pertinent to get it out there. So tell us a little bit about this event happening at the Causeway Cove Marina in Fort Pierce this weekend.
This is basically the first festival that I'll be involved with since the whole COVID thing. I think the last event that I did right before COVID was a festival, and I think I did 4 that month.
Wow.
Yeah,
oh yeah, that was February of last year, and you were
Yeah.
like, "Don't talk to me."
Yeah.
Until after February's over.
Yeah, no, that was a wild February, and then no one talked to me. Everything shut down, so I got exactly what I wanted.
Careful what you wish for,
Yeah, I
right?
know.
The rain
I-
dance.
I was saying at the end of February, I'm like, I really, a break would be nice. Yeah, I didn't mean it like that.
Right, exactly.
So, but yeah, we're doing now. I know I'm gonna mess this up. I messed this up a million times before. It's the beers, bands, bites, brews.
Nope, you're still adding more.
Yeah, I'm just adding more now.
Well,
Buses,
here,
boxes.
I'll put it up on the screen for you so that you
Yeah,
can,
there we go.
You can read it right off
I
of
remember
there.
the order. And we've been drinking already.
True.
Beer, bands, bites, and business festival. And this is put on by the St. Lucie County Chamber of Commerce. And they asked Snorkel Corn to come in and help them with the big show. So we're going to do that. We got Ben Prestige, the Newville Honkies, the String Assassins. It's a very stringy band kind of day. I kind of wanted to. Those are the main bands I really haven't seen since COVID. I think I caught Ben Prestige once at Public House,
right.
but I kind of wanted to see all those bands in a short time span in one day. So really, it's just for me. Just something I wanted to see.
Why not?
Yeah.
If you're when you're gonna dive back into it, it might as well be what you want to see.
Yeah. So.
But no, it's very cool. I've always been a fan of the stuff that the St. Lucie County Chamber of Commerce puts on with the things that they do in the downtown area or the downtown. Over
Hey,
there.
it's getting there.
It is getting there.
Yeah, really.
They got Molly Hatchet coming at the end of the year here,
Yeah.
which we're friends with here on the show. So we're stoked to go see them. But yeah, they put on all kinds of great shows down there, and I'm glad to see that coming back as well. So aside from the entertainment part of this event, tell us kind of like obviously it's the 4 Bs, the 4 most important Bs. They missed the 5th one, Brad Brock, of course. But that's time, that's B squared. But
I feel like we got too many bees.
yeah.
That guy better not show up.
Exactly. It's going to be
They actually
unreal.
They told me that. They were like, we don't want him here. I'm just joking.
Specifically.
It's
Him
fair.
specifically, we've seen the kind of trouble he causes around town.
I understand.
He's reckless.
Yeah.
Shaking the fist the whole time.
Yeah,
That darn Brad Brock boy.
No, they didn't say any of that.
Well, yeah, tell us
Making it
a little bit about the event, the people that are going there. What's the focus?
I really think the main focus is to just get people to come out in a nice big field and like enjoy music, and
Beers, bites, bands,
and
brews.
enjoy those 4 things. This is really the first big event. Last week Sandman Sleeps played at or the week before last. I don't know. It's all a blur now.
It's all one.
We played at the Tiki Hut there down in for Rick's benefit from the Humdingers.
The crocodillos down there.
Crocodillos.
Yeah.
That was the first, like, oh my God, there's a lot of people here.
Uh-huh.
Like, I was kind of had like almost a little bit of
panic
anxiety.
attack.
Yeah, I was just like, wow, there's a lot of people. I'm fully vaccinated now, so I was
There you go.
like, yeah, this is fine. Everything's fine, but there's still that I haven't seen this many people in like a really long time.
Right,
so,
it's a little bit of a shock.
yeah,
Sure.
it was a bit of a shock. So, but I think this is going to be the first really big event. I mean, the amount of social media following this event has had, I'm just kind of like, whoa. And I think it's mostly because people are just ready to get out of the house. Everybody that is going to get vaccinated is ready to get out of the house. So they've already gotten their vaccination.
Right,
and then
right.
everybody who's not going to get vaccination, they've already been out of the house for a while.
Yeah, sure.
But couldn't go to anything big. So I think it's just going to be a big party.
Yeah, I think it's time.
Yeah.
Because I mean, worst case scenario, it's a super spreader, which I have no doubt that it's not. You know, if
I'm sure someone will get COVID there.
I mean,
There's a chance.
we're gonna cut that out.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like,
But
you
yeah,
know, there's
sure.
somebody who didn't go get the vaccination.
Absolutely,
Is
somebody's
gonna run into somebody else
Yep.
that didn't get the vac. And it's just, and I'm not trying to encourage everybody to go get the vaccination.
Sure.
But if you don't want to get it, go get vaccinated. Problem solved.
right. Yeah.
Problem solved.
Yep.
Or take it like a champ. I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly.
I'm over it. I'm over it.
I hear you, man. And
been
it is
over it.
exciting to have just the word festival at the end. You know,
I was like, festival. Oh.
Yep. Well, the last time we talked about festivals was when Al Beltran was on the show.
Yeah, he
and we
did
were
his
just
thing out
talking about that the folk festival that he had out there in Port Pierce, and that it went great, and there nobody got sick. Like, it was just well executed, and it was a camp out trip, and it went really well. It was a whole weekend event. So
Well, it was also a lot of drinking out there, so I'm sure someone did get sick. I
Yeah.
just don't think it was from COVID.
it's probably true.
I'm sure a lot of people got sick.
It's so funny, man. So I was playing a show at the Square Grouper in Jupiter just after that event happened, and this kid came and sat next to me at the bar, and we were talking, and it just so happened that he had just attended the event up there, that festival, and he was on a van trip from, like, I don't know, Connecticut all the way down to the Keys, and that was just part of his stuff, man. And he told me about all the crazy shit that they did out there. I was like, well, it probably, whatever you did probably killed any virus or anything that was going on
Yeah.
anyway. So
I don't remember getting the virus, man, but I remember seeing all kinds of snakes in the sky. And yeah, I'll tell you what, 2020 was the year of the hippie.
no kidding.
That's the year they made their comeback.
It was
Yep.
the year of the hippie. It was the year of the introverts, man.
Everybody
They
went on
flourished.
Everybody turned their parents' old camper into the super camper and went out on a road trip. And
You're exactly right.
yeah, we're gonna go see the mountains, man. And
Yeah, or like those memes that were like, "Oh, not talking to people. I've been training for this my whole life. I've been practicing this my whole life. How exciting! Keep doing what I already do. Got it."
yeah,
Well, yeah.
All right,
So beers, bands, bites, and the business festival
Yeah.
is happening this Saturday, May 15th. What time is that? Is that rocking and rolling?
it's gonna kick off around 1, and then the bands, I believe, start at 2:00. I know I should have that ingrained in my head, but I'm still a little rusty. It's been a while, guys.
No kidding. No kidding.
What is the schedule?
Yeah, what is the schedule?
What is the schedule?
We kept it short. Well, it's a lot of craft beer vendors are going to be there, and I don't know
Nice.
if you've ever been to Treasure Coast Brew Fest. You want that thing to be over pretty quickly. Start
yeah.
getting these samples of these craft beers, and before you know it, you got middle-aged men dancing by the dumpster.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Or-
I
or
actually
in it.
saw that at the last one. So
Awesome.
Oh my God.
Did you learn some new moves?
I learned to be careful with craft beer.
It's the truth. Craft beer will sneak up on you.
Yeah.
Those IPAs,
It will, yeah.
you'll have 3 of them. You'll be like, oh, I had 3 beers,
Like,
and then you
these
can't
are
even
fine.
remember your name. Yeah,
Yep. And then it's downhill quickly.
it's all downhill from there.
Newville Honkies is kicking it off at 1:00.
Nice.
They're going to go till 2. And then I'm pulling the whole, hey, String Assassins, you got 30 minutes to set up and play. They're going to kick it off at 2:30, 3:30. And then Ben Prestige is going to close it out 4 to 5. So just get everybody in that nice 3-hour window of like, all right, you got all your samples, you're drunk, Get out.
Get out.
Get out.
I love the String Assassins, man. But every time I've seen them play in a festival setting, dude, they go so far over time. So you got to stay on them.
Oh yeah,
they're
I'm gonna stay on
amazing.
them. Yeah, I've already got my sign. It's like at the golf tournaments.
Uh-huh.
It's like shh.
Exactly.
Mine's just really loud in all caps. Get the fuck off the stage.
Perfect.
Yeah, you gotta have that. I'm bringing a taser.
Just in
What?
case. Yeah.
Well, it's been. I don't know how many people, how much people have changed over the last
Sure.
year. If not,
No, you're right.
String assassins.
terrible.
They got assassins in their name. They could be really dangerous.
You
now.
never
could
know.
be.
They could be really
Yep.
dangerous.
Yep.
Ben, the Nouveau Honkies. I don't know what those people
they're
are like
capable of
anymore.
now.
Everybody's changed.
They could have
You should-
added stuff to their show.
Yeah.
You should trade in the taser for a cattle prod.
Yeah.
It gives you a little bit
Yeah.
of distance.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Or maybe
We're-
just a bow and arrow.
We're definitely going to talk about obviously this event throughout the evening, but I do want to talk a little bit about Sandman Sleeps and get an update on that. In fact, I meant to bring my shirt out. That
You
that-
ordered a shirt?
I did. I have it here somewhere. I don't.
Hey, Brad, look at me. I love you. Thank you so much for
Of course,
supporting
man.
our band. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me.
The thing is,
You guys got the tissues here? Or?
I'm not sure what we have around. We have shots. We have shots.
we'll just do one of those.
That
Yeah, do you
eases
wanna
the pain.
An actual pickleback this time?
Yeah, let's do an actual pickleback.
Okay, let's try it again.
Yeah, so I did get my shirt, but I underestimated the size a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So now it's what I call a goal shirt, which means eventually
yeah.
I want to fit into it.
Oh,
so,
okay. You will. You will. I believe in you.
Yeah, one day. So now
One
it's my
day,
shirt. So now it's my shirt.
day.
Yeah, now it's Jordan's shirt at the moment. But yeah,
Silly can wear it.
so just give us a little update on the record. I know you guys have been trudging along with, and I know there's been some obstacles in there, but last I talked to you, you were working through it and getting that sorted out. So yeah, tell us tell us about it.
The biggest update right now, at this very minute, actually, Alex is getting her hair dyed. So,
What color is it now?
I think she's going with red this time. And I don't know what
Nice.
Christina's gonna pop out with next, but I mean, they're running out of colors.
No kidding. Eventually, the rainbow's going to be depleted. They're going to have to start mixing and matching.
Yeah.
I was going to say, have they thought about rainbow?
Oh, you know what? I think that's probably going to be on the next album.
Okay.
Oh, so what we're talking about is getting hair dyed for album art.
No, the album art is actually already done. That is a big update.
How exciting!
Oh man, and I'm having a total brain fart, obviously, because we've been drinking. But this guy, Rich,
It's all downhill from here, pal.
his name is Rich. I can't remember his last name off the top of my head because of the shots.
Richie
But
Rich.
He has
Richie
just done
Valens.
a phenomenal job on the album art, and I wish I could show you, but we're keeping that all under wraps. I'm
Totally
I'm
understand.
absolutely in love with it because we're doing it on vinyl. So
Awesome.
yeah, we're really excited about it. So that was just absolutely phenomenal. We did scrap the entire first version of our record. It was almost completely done, and we just trashed it.
Oh, wow.
And we ended up going to Thunder House studio in Port St. Lucie.
Nice. I've never heard of Thunder House.
Yeah, it's
Where are they located?
They're right. I think it's the restaurant's called JJ Plums. Or
Oh,
yeah, it's
Never
in that
heard
plaza.
of that either.
yeah.
JJ
Yeah.
Plum.
Yeah, JJ Plums. That's down almost by like Charlie's 2, I believe. Down there.
Yeah, not
down
too
in,
far from there.
almost to Fort Pierce.
Yeah.
just down the outskirts of St. Lucie. Yeah, nice.
But he's got some really cool equipment there. I think it was just we're just really going for this specific sound on the album, and it was. I don't know, man. This is a weird band. It's a weird band in terms of sound and what we want. I don't remember ever being this picky or concentrated on recording music in my life, but this one is like we just wanted a specific sound, and we all were really, really not even fighting with each other about it or anybody else. We were just kind of consistently contemplating.
Right, like fighting, almost
Yeah,
fighting
like-
together. to
Yeah,
find
fighting
the right
together
sound.
to find the right sound. And, we went to Raincat. We tested some things out with them. They were really cool about everything. They helped us a little bit with some of the record, and we love those guys. And we just ended up finding ourselves at Thunder House, and we went in there and we did one full song all the way through and sent it off to our mixing guy, James Wisner. He sent it back, and we were just like, this is it. Like, this is finally it. And there's just so many toys in that studio. Not that any of these other studios don't have all the toys. I love all the local
But it's the toys that worked for your product.
Yeah, it's just the toys that I think we were looking for. And it was, Nick's played such a producer role in this, the owner of the studio. And I think he's mostly done like punk rock, and he just really sold it on this. Like,
no kidding.
We told him what we wanted it to sound like. He did his research. He looked through everything. He pulled out all the right amps. We used so many guitars on this album. It wasn't just one of those like we're gonna walk in and
cut all the tracks in an afternoon.
Yeah, cut all the tracks in the afternoon. I mean, we've been there for 6 or 7 months now.
Right.
It feels like we've been there longer because we already recorded the album once at a different studio and just shit trashed it. So.
Sure.
But it's just finally where it's at, and it's so crazy to hear what ended up happening with the album. So I'm pretty excited about it. It's like that. It's that thing that I did during COVID.
Right.
So I can't wait to show people.
Well, dude, I'm so stoked. Obviously, as soon as you let me in on that you were doing it, and of course getting to know the girls a little bit over the last few months or last several months at this rate, and digging into their old, like, they're just so talented, and then to take Karsten and yourself and just add it to that mix, it's just like how could it be bad?
Honestly, like, music wise, it's like one of the best just feelings to get away from. Like, everybody in Gravel Kings is like my best friends. We've been friends for so long, but I've also been friends with Karsten, so it was really nice to step away from like my element and experience something with one of my best friends that I haven't experienced. We've always tried to jam, but it just never like worked out
right
on a project. And then this one, and we met these two like really talented women, and they're just so out there with their ideas, and like I'm really appreciative of. I'm like, where are they gonna, like, Christina's like already working on the next album.
Amazing.
And she just comes to the and then Alex is a phenomenal bass player. She already knows like all the parts, so they kind of get there. And I would say, and it's not that in the songwriting process, I've always been the one to like step in and be like, well, you should do this,
right?
And blah 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 blah, and then just try to put classic Zack Jones hooks on it,
right.
Where everything's really simplified and like, we just got to get on the radio, guys.
Exactly.
But with this one, I don't give a fuck what we end up on. Like, it's just so good and interesting, and I'm on it. I tell Christine and Alex all the time, I'm like, I'm a fan of the band.
And I'm in it.
It's cool that I get to be in it.
Sure.
This is something I would listen to, so it's just kind of it's interesting to not be the writer of all the stuff, but the co-writer and just kind of supporting my guitar parts wherever they're needed.
It's so fun. Do you guys have a tentative or a set release date for the record?
No, we don't. I think it's one of those things that we just put so much time and work into, and we're a new band, and I think the world's changed so much that I think it might be the best idea for us to maybe shop it a little bit and see. There's no rush at this point. We've already put so much time into it.
Sure.
So I think it might be worth it to email it to some contacts that we've all built over the years and see what happens with it. If not, then it'll be out the next day.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Well, we got some shots in front of us. So
shit.
I would like to.
I got it. Thank you so much for this one.
I would like to. I put together a. Look! Oh my gosh! We're all in it together. There we go. So now we can take a shot, and we're all on the frame.
All right.
Well, here, I'm going to cheers this one to Sandman Sleeps and all of you in it. We're very excited to have you here in the lounge and talk about that record when it finally comes out.
Yeah.
Cheers.
All right. Cheers.
Whew. That's a pickleback, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little better.
It was, the pickle taste. I just want a cheeseburger.
I know, right? It should come with a little cheeseburger.
It should come with a little slider.
A little slider.
Next time, you guys, I will get a slider for you.
You'll order Highway 55 delivery.
Yeah, exactly.
Learn to host a goddamn show, man.
Gosh.
Jesus.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, we need the cocktails and the snacky snacks.
Well, we used to have craft services, and then our craft service manager retired. So
Oh, no.
there's that. Yeah, we're talking about you, Derek, if you're tuning in.
So we are taking applications.
Oh, yes.
So you need a new producer?
New producer /
Errand runner?
craft services.
Yeah, who makes us dinner?
Shit, I might want to do that, but I would have to wear a suit every episode.
Oh, yeah. Well, obviously.
And the hat.
There couldn't be any way.
We need the chef's hat.
And the chef's
The
hat.
chef's hat. Well, also want to touch a little bit on some other work outside of music that you've been doing. You've kind of been ramping up your video promotions or videography promotional work. I've seen some of it come out of Sailfish Brewing. I saw one really beautiful one for Sweet Butter Joe at Public House, which is really nice, and a couple other ones that have trickled through. So what kind of set you on that path? And then we'll talk about how beautiful your eye is when it comes to filming. Just the
my
one
eye.
Just the one eye is beautiful.
No, I know which one you're talking about. It's this
You
one.
know the one.
The other one looks weird, and I know it. Everyone else knows it. I actually moved up to Buffalo right after high school, and I moved up there for a girl, but I also think I wanted to experience like a little bit bigger of a city than Port St. Lucie. Canada was right there, so I was like, shit, I can go drink.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think I just wanted to experience something outside of here. So I went up there and I met some other people that were really into film, and we put together this horrible hour-long movie that I wrote and directed.
Oh my god!
And I hope to God it never sees the light of day. It was really it's basically a Clerks ripoff.
We were going to ask for a copy, so I guess that's out of the question.
Yeah, that's out of the question.
I already asked for a copy, and he was like, "No, you don't want to see that."
You can't have
Definitely.
that.
We shot it on like mini DV cameras, and it was just absolutely all on tape. Everything it was super bad. And I think
You filmed the movie Superbad? That's amazing.
This was called Around in Circles. We actually came back. I was on a trip here for Christmas and showed it at Exodus. And the place was packed, and not a lot of laughs.
Did everyone leave afterwards?
They left on their way out. They're like, "Great job! You should keep doing this. Like,
keep up the sort of work."
Yeah, so cool, bro. Like I just didn't believe anybody. When I moved back, I just kind of got back into the music thing and just kind of let it go. But I had such a good time doing that, and then with COVID, I don't know. You kind of have to find a new, you can only sit in your bedroom and play so many freaking songs.
Yeah.
And I think I was just so drained from music. And, all the stuff I was doing with Sandman Sleeps during COVID, I'm like, all right. I'm jamming with these guys like 2 or 3 times a week. I wasn't even bringing my stuff home anymore.
Right. Yeah.
I started getting really hooked on doing classes and tutorials for video and trying to get back into it and seeing like, all right, so like back in the day, I shot with mini DV cameras, and now here we are, and technology has gone so far.
So far. Oh my God. Well, it's funny. I recall our lockdown interview that we did with you. And I remember on that interview, you had talked about getting a masterclass subscription, and you were just going to expand your knowledge. And I was like, that's so cool. I was such just a Debbie Downer during the lockdown. Like it really took me a long time to come to terms with it. Yeah. And then by the time I was like, maybe I could use this time or just relax. And the gigs started coming back, and I was back out there.
No, COVID was such a weird thing because it was just like you really had you don't know what the next day is going to be like. Like you're either going to be depressed because you have no money because you can't work, or you're going to work with what you have around the house to make something fun, or you're going to blow the little money that you do have on some new toy to mess with.
Sure.
Like, I think I went through all those. Or you're just going to wake up and be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to start drinking and we'll see where the day takes me. I don't know.
I
don't
feel
care.
like that's kind of where I was.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of days where I was just in a bathrobe drinking beer at 11 in the morning.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah. And, you know, I felt bad about it at first because I feel like I have a great work ethic.
Right, sure.
And then I stopped feeling bad about it. And that's when I knew I had to do something.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we there was a time where I felt bad, and then you know, now you can see the bar behind you over there, and it's become quite impressive
Yeah.
over time.
I mean, there was a whole week where I was just copying the dog. Like, it was like, I don't know. He's going to go take a nap, so I'm gonna go with him.
do the
We're gonna go take a nap. Oh, he's gonna go play in the yard, so I guess we're gonna go throw the ball. He wants to do that. But he was just kind of up to the dog that week,
Right.
and I don't think I showered either.
Oh God.
So yeah, no, there were some weird weeks in there. Like that was just like the weirdest fucking year of my entire life.
Dude, I mean, you're in good company because it was Bizarro Land. You know, like fortunately for me personally, my reason for getting up every day was to work on the lounge and work on
You had something.
you know,
This
like
is a nice lounge.
it's not bad. You know what?
Yeah, get up the lounge.
But yeah, it was, you know, and to work on the technology end of it and getting, you know, I knew that getting Skype guests was going to, moving forward, was going to be life. And so that was not something that we were capable of prior to the lockdowns. So you and Victoria Lee were like the very first guinea pigs of that particular process. And it's much better now. It's a much more immersive experience for our virtual guests now than it was in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like you could actually see the videos and hear the sound clips. But yeah, so back to videography. So you took master classes. You took the next step from DV cams to actually using some decent equipment.
Yeah, I just kind of I got some of the new equipment, learned how to use it. I went just kind of nosedive back into editing to see if I was even still had. When we did that movie in New York, I was just kind of, you know, I edited with a buddy of mine 45 minutes to an hour, I think it was. That's a long time.
That's a long time.
That is a long time, especially when you're...
I was gonna say that's probably 12 hours of footage to get an hour and a half out of.
I would say we did at least 24 hours of footage.
God, that's a lot to sift through.
And you know, now with the 2-minute or even 30-second videos, I'm doing 2 to 3 hours of footage sometimes.
Yeah.
With the stuff I helped you shoot, I think there was about an hour and a half in there.
Yeah, it's
And
incredible.
It goes by really quick. I just leave the camera running. It's weird. When I first got the camera, though, I would say that I was constantly turning off the camera a lot because I didn't want to waste tape.
Right, waste tape.
Valid.
Yeah, and
Valid.
I think that's just the
Valid when you had
see that.
actual
You had
tape.
tape,
yeah.
It wasn't a DV card
Now,
or like
you
a
know.
SD card. What I don't know what the kids are calling it these days.
Yeah, I think each memory card at this point holds like 20 or 30 hours worth of 4K videos. So I'm just like, what am I doing?
Yep. No, it says. Thanks for bringing that up because it's actually a good segue into. I actually have queued up our official Jams and Cocktails podcast trailer that Zach filmed beautifully. It was, you know, I was so anxious to see what you had filmed. And because
Sorry it took so long.
No, oh my God, please don't apologize because what I got was exactly what I wanted so bad.
Oh, good.
And it was just this amazing, candid view of what we do here, you know, and it was so, you know, and the cast of characters that we happen to have in the lounge at the time are just so representative of what we do, you know, with Kevin McLaughlin, who is a show regular. We love him and all the things that he's involved in. Chris Springer, just I don't think you can get any more down to earth. You'd be 6 feet under it if you got any more down to earth than Chris Springer.
I had a beer with Chris at Hop Life once, and I want to say that was probably one of the best beers I've had with a dude.
Yeah.
Like that was the best beer conversation I've had with somebody that I don't know too well.
Aw.
My problem
Yeah, he's
is
awesome.
when I run into Chris out and about, it's usually at Vine and Barley in Port St. Lucie. And the first beer is the shortest beer I've ever had in my life. The next 12 beers is the culmination of years of philosophy, I suppose. But to have them, and then of course Al makes an appearance in the show as well, and Jordan, it just really was well done. I actually have it queued up, so we're going to play it for all of you out there who are tuning in live with us or watching the rerun. But this is actually our official debut. We kind of threw it up there on the different platforms to just kind of put it out, and it's the first thing you see when you go to our YouTube channel. It's just a great introduction, and I took the liberty to edit a little bit, and
You did a great job editing this.
Thank you, man.
I absolutely, I trusted my footage in your hands.
Well, I
Yeah,
appreciate
you two
that.
together.
It's good. It was
Danger.
good. I
Danger.
put in a little bit of actual footage. Wow, I was almost
I
pirating.
thought you said,
I needed some actual footage.
Put in some actual
Matey.
footage from the show, and of course Zach's amazing candid footage. And well, we'll let it speak for itself. This is let me pop over to it here and find it. But this is our official Jams and Cocktails trailer filmed by the amazing Zack Jones. Check it out. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Jams and Cocktails live podcast. Woo! That might have been one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard.
Wow, thank you so much.
Yeah, that is.
You're gonna make me cry.
Excited to dig into all these episodes that I've seen a few of them. I can't wait to go back and check them out. So thank you guys so much. Tune into this JNC podcast. Super fun.
Jams and Cocktails is seriously one of the best podcasts going. You're going to get to know people that you've heard about for months and months or years, see artists in their element in the conversation. It's just so good. You guys do such a great job.
If we can run a common thread through all of our musicians, artists, and all the members of our local entertainment scene, we'll all have this connection, this shared experience. That's what makes Jams and Cocktails special to me, and we'll keep working to make it special for you.
That was fun.
Zach, dude,
tricked up.
like I do. I get a little choked up every time I see it, man, because
Yeah.
it's just, like I said, it's exactly, I feel like it captured exactly what we're trying to do here anyway. And
You did a great job editing it. I think that's kind of like one of the powerful things about film, and has always been, is when you get the scenes together that you want, you add the music that you want, and the words and everything. It just it always comes together. It's so much better than just a song, in my opinion. And I think,
yeah.
I'm a musician and I love music, and
Sure.
but music and film to me is like the ultimate, wow.
Yep.
And if you're not putting something together to make people feel some sort of emotion, then I don't think you're putting anything into it.
Yeah.
I've always made anything I've ever made musically, or definitely with the film stuff, it's way easier to get people to feel something.
Sure.
And that's where I've always gone with editing. So you kind of just did exactly. You did better than what I would have done. It does choke me up. Like when I see it, I'm like, holy crap! I can't believe I filmed that. you made it so much more emotional because
Oh,
I was
man.
really just standing around here with the camera like, God damn, it's fucking hot in here. It
does get hot.
You made it so much more epic than it actually was.
Oh yeah. No, it's
There's
thank
like
you.
5 people in here. I didn't get my shots yet. I don't know.
Exactly.
Feeling close.
It's not as spacious as it may seem
Yeah.
on film, but yeah, like in terms of content creation or even songwriting, like I really kind of do like the tear duct test.
Yeah,
Honestly,
you have to.
Like I sit in here by myself. I put the
Gotta have a
mood
couple
lighting
shots,
on and
turn the lights down.
yeah. and when I get to a point where I feel like it's good, I like put it on the big screen. I go
Yeah,
in like in film mode and I watch it. And if I have a reaction, then I go, okay, I'm at least in the ballpark. And
Yeah, and it's a fun thing to experience. I remember the Brian Jackson trailer. That was like
Oh.
the last
Yeah.
I would say like that was one of the more like further away times. I'm like I haven't put a video together in a while. I should try to see if I still got it or whatever. And I had no video clips, just what the bands had in their music videos, their
Right.
live things, and I kind of had to put that all together. And I was not going to put it online till it made me cry a little bit.
sure.
And I don't think I do that with anything. Like I kind of have to. I'm an emotional person anyway. so,
Sure.
I kind of have to wait until something makes me tear up a little bit to put it out there. Because if I don't have any emotion to it, no one else is gonna.
That's it. Like I said, I call it the tear duct test.
Yeah.
Like if I sit here and I get choked up and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's that moved me.
Yeah.
Even just for a second. Even I'm just like, oh, yep, that's a good perfect example is I put together a trailer for Jordan's father's college football team documentary. Go back through the episodes. We talk about it quite a bit in the early episodes.
Hashtag put your hand on the line.
Yeah. Hashtag put your hand on the line. But I put together this trailer, and this is like a 2-hour documentary. And I watched it probably 6 times and go, okay, I need to grab that.
Yeah.
And pull it all together. And then, like you said, you got to find the right music and the right things. And
The voiceover
yeah.
is what kind of pulls it all together. Actually,
Yeah.
in a big way.
It was putting in, well, at least for us, like putting
Yeah.
in the wonderful things from Will Goulet and then of course Stephen D. Hunt. It's just it's the biggest compliment that we could possibly get is when artists come in here and they're just like, thank you. And it's
Yeah.
like, no, man, thank you.
Yeah. No, it takes everyone to make something cool.
Yeah,
It takes a lot of support and all that.
it does. Well,
good
thank you, Zack Jones,
Yeah.
for helping us do that and capturing
Thanks for
capturing
bringing
the
up
essence.
the film thing. I know this is strictly a music podcast, but
That's the thing. It's not strict at all.
well, yeah, it's not very.
In fact-
it never has been.
You know,
It's one thing we're lacking.
I'm not playing a song tonight.
speaking, yeah, see,
didn't bring the guitar.
speaking of Kevin McLaughlin, Kevin,
He's right
here. I wish.
Yeah, right?
2 weeks in a row, Kevin brought not only the jams but the cocktails, and by that I mean he actually came in with a wonderful jar of cherry jam, and then the very next week he showed up with a bottle of booze. And he's like, I brought the jams and the cocktails. And I was like, we should do an episode of jams
and cocktails.
and cocktails.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just try
So-
some different jams.
Yeah.
Jammy
I'm
jam.
in.
So
Yeah.
it's coming. It's coming.
coming.
We just needed to get our craft food manager back.
So
Yeah.
I hate to interrupt your I know you have a plot to follow here. I would like to ask both of you guys, what is the tear jerking moment in cinematic history for you guys? Like the scene
Oh, I already got it, Jordan.
Oh my gosh, just like in general?
in general. What is the one like movie moment that you just like looked at the screen and you're like, like
Oh.
just flowing with emotion?
Okay, you go first, Brad.
Me go for. I already know what mine is. Oh, so you need to think.
I
about
feel
yours?
like I have a lot of them, so I don't know. I cry a lot.
Here's the scene. The movie is A League of Their Own,
Oh dear.
and dead serious. League of Their Own. When the sisters, when Kit and Jesus and Dottie. Yeah, you already know.
Got you.
When Kit and Dottie see each other from across the room, at the end when they're having the reunion.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was it. Dude,
Oh.
My mom used to take us to Blockbuster to get films,
days.
once a week or whatever. And I would more often than not, I would rent A League of Their Own and watch it. And to this day, from childhood to today, that scene, I can't get through it without choking up. Regardless,
Wow.
I don't even have to watch the whole film. If I
Yeah.
come in, if it's on TV and I come in on that part, I'm already dying.
No, yeah.
That's the one for me.
Yeah.
What
It's a
about you,
powerful one.
Jordan?
Well, the one that sticks out, and like I said, I probably have a lot of them, but Stepmom does it for me with Julie
a solid
Roberts
one.
and
Oh, man, I haven't seen that.
Susan
years.
Sarandon. Yeah. When they
Aw.
talk about the stepdaughter's wedding and how she's like, I have their past and you can have their future or something. And turns
Geez,
over
that
her
hurts.
motherly duties to her. And then at the end, when they take their Christmas photo all together and Susan Sarandon puts her hand on Julia Roberts or vice versa. I don't know. They love each other.
Oh.
It gets me every time. Yeah.
You guys have such
bawl like a little
classics
bitch.
picked out.
Yeah.
What is yours,
What is
Zach?
yours?
It's when Captain America in the Infinity War gets Thor's hammer and says Avengers Assemble. I fucking lost it.
Yeah, oh, shit.
It was such a happy moment for me because it had been building for years.
Yeah.
And it had been building since my childhood.
Yeah.
I never thought I would see all these people ready to kick ass on the big screen, and I fucking lost it. But
And he was worthy.
Yeah.
I
was just like, he said it. and then they just every possible thing that could have happened in that scene happened. It was just that whole universe. I'm on a kick right now. I went back and watched all the movies recently.
I was
and-
so glad that I pulled it had to have been coming out of the theaters that week. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm not doing anything. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go watch Infinity War in the theater. And I went, and there was no other human beings in the theater except for me. And I loaded up on snacks, and I had all my things, and I watched the whole film. And honestly, best experience to sit and watch that in a big theater.
Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine having watched it any other way.
That's how I saw the remake of Dawn of the Dead. We went, to the Rave movie theater at 9 in the morning.
Oh my god!
And you think after a zombie movie, you go out during the daytime, you see the movie. We came out, the parking lot was empty because it was still so early.
Right.
And Dawn of the Dead is mostly daytime in the remake. I looked around and I was like, this is the scariest daytime parking lot I've ever been in my entire life. I wanted to go home so bad and turn all the lights off so I could feel safe.
Right. Put me in the dark.
Yeah, please put me in the dark. I don't let the sunlight. Something's going to come out and get me.
Oh my god. Well, I have just one more, I guess, interview question to
Shit.
catch us
I
up.
don't want to do it.
I know, I understand. But let's talk a little bit about the future of Snorkel Corn Entertainment. Yeah, I know it's been a trying time, long road, as we mentioned earlier on. But what's in the future for Snorkel Corn?
I think that's just the hardest question to answer right now.
We asked the tough questions
Yeah,
here
that was
on
a
the
tough
Jams
one.
and Cocktails program.
Yeah. I'm not sure. It's because of COVID, there's just such a tug of war. I stopped playing gigs altogether. I was just I saw myself in a better financial situation than some of the musicians once this whole thing ended, and I did everything that I needed to do. So I gave a lot of my shows out, or the gigs that I would have normally played, out to the musicians who I felt like really needed them. There was also a tug of war with a lot of venues because they hadn't been open in so many days.
Right,
They
right.
really didn't have much of a budget to work with. So it's been hard getting things back to where they were.
Sure.
I'm not sure if they'll ever be how they were, but my love and passion has always been in the bigger festival events.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, I'm just in talks with a lot of the people that are trying to put on bigger festivals and not so much weekly events. I'm still doing, we have live music every Sunday and Thursday at District Table. We got live music every Friday at Sailfish Brewing Company. I mean, even and then Gilbert's, we've got music there every Friday. It's just been a huge schedule change. It's been a huge budget change.
Sure.
I'm sure a year or two from now, things will probably go back to the way they were in terms of me helping out with restaurants and bars. But I just, with the understaffing, and I don't think we're there yet.
No.
I didn't feel comfortable from the very beginning and even going out. I stayed around Sandman Sleeps and my wife.
Right.
That was all of COVID for me. I didn't, even the dudes from Gravel Kings, like, I really missed them, and they all lived down the street. I think they came over one time, and we were all just kind of spread out in my front yard. We watched a movie on my garage door.
Amazing.
I got a projector, and we were just like, hey, you brought some beers, right? How you doing? Like, our neighbors can hear everything that we're saying to each other. Sure. But I think, a lot of people wanted me to do online events right off the bat, and I was just like, that's just not the same.
Yeah.
A podcast is something different, but to do a full live concert, it's just not, that's not a concert to me.
Sure.
So I wasn't too thrilled on the idea of doing live streaming. I tried to do a couple myself, and it was just so strange to play a song that you normally get an applause from.
Yeah.
And there's just dead silence.
Well, that's why we added this little number.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But no,
I've always just played off the crowd. And
calm down.
Yeah,
Calm down out there.
Especially you in the back row.
Yeah.
I don't like your hair. I don't like it. You sit down.
But no, I did see a couple of your live streams, and I actually really enjoyed them, man. You did some really, really neat, like I'd mentioned many times about the effects that you use on your guitar, and I really, really enjoyed them. But yeah, it was strange. I did a few.
Yeah.
But
I don't feel bad about them.
yeah.
Like I was just like, I guess I should probably try to pay the light bill.
That's basically where I was. I was like, maybe I can make a couple
off
bucks.
my ass and do something.
And one of the biggest things that came out of it for me was that I realized that there is a tremendous amount of people that are just overly wonderful and supportive in my outer circle, not just including my inner circle, but people that have just been following what I do and have continued to be a part of what we do, and several of them are actually tuning in tonight. So thank you to you tuning in. Sorry, Ashley, that you lost your top fan status.
Yeah, there's a battle happening.
Yeah, it looks like Christine's got it right now. So you're just gonna have to fight and get it back. But no, Ashley and Christine, you guys are in my book, you're both number one. You've been there from the beginning and continue to be. So I love you guys. And just wanted to give you that shout out. Well, that's awesome, man. I do maybe in JNC After Dark tonight. I definitely want to talk to you about maybe a little future with Snorkel Corn and JNC.
Yeah.
We're going to have to talk about that.
I am so open to whatever the hell. This year has just brought me like, I had a plan going into 2020.
as we all do.
Yeah, we all had a plan. And, now I'm just like, you know what? You kind of have to just say whatever and try something new sometimes. And I think this kind of forced everybody to try something new. Like, for instance, I tried to get gas today. That didn't happen, so...
Oh, dear. We'll try
I just
again
put a bunch
tomorrow.
of water in the tank. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
Try again tomorrow.
Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
I didn't try to get gas, and it still
I
infuriated me. I was like...
So that's why I was late. I tried to get gas.
How many did you go to?
I went to 4.
Wow.
I drove past them all.
Geez.
I might have to stay the night here.
Well, yeah, we have accommodations.
We put some in grocery bags, so we'll give you those.
Because of everything that happened during the pandemic, I stopped using Facebook and Instagram.
Really?
Good call.
Now I realize people are like, well, I see you post all the time. I used a third-party app to make all my posts, so I don't have to read anybody's garbage.
Oh, that's awesome.
Smart.
Yeah, it just got really political, and there's like a lot of shit flinging going around, and even some of my closest friends, I'm like, geez, you're such a jerk now.
I have to tell you, my favorite GIF that I put whenever I see it happen, I always drop in the Michael Jackson popcorn GIF.
Oh, yeah.
I always just...
You got to do it.
When I see it,
Yeah.
I don't even read it. I just go down there and I comment, and I just, don't mind me. I'm here for the comments.
Yeah, a lot of my posts are scheduled at this point.
Oh my god! What is the site? I need this in my life.
Shit.
Can-
It's
Is it Hootsuite?
Hootsuite. Yeah.
Sweet. Is it an app?
No, yeah, it's a desktop thing. So
Oh,
I
okay.
just kind of roll on there. I'm like, all right, what do I got to promote this week? I downloaded the Facebook app tonight because I wanted to share it on time, but I will delete it when I leave.
That's
because
genius.
I just can't. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah.
To see so many people fighting and
Yeah, it seems
just trying to put it out there that
incredibly
they're better than everyone else.
counterproductive.
It's
Yeah.
obnoxious.
My stance on it is my opinion doesn't really matter. And if I truly wanted you to understand my point of view, I would probably take you out for coffee,
Which you usually do. Well,
be
you
like,
usually
hey
just
man,
invite me over for drinks.
well,
Yeah,
yeah,
alcohol.
exactly.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, if you don't want to go out and meet me, but be like, yeah, would you want to give me a call and we can have like a conversation and
I'm more of a. Excuse me, that I'm still getting that pickle burp.
Bro,
Yeah.
I just really
all
want
day.
a cheeseburger, man.
It's rough. Yeah. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to fire up the grill after this.
Yeah. Let's get the burgers going. No, I've always been a face-to-face person, even if there's like a problem or there's
Sure.
something insanely awesome that I want to talk to you about.
Yes.
Like we got to go out for drinks, man. I can't do the typing.
Yeah.
I can't do the phone calls. I can, that's cool. I love like some of the musicians I still talk to on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
I love the musicians the most that just call me and they're like, hey. I'm like, hey, things are still bad. I'm not sure how many. I just wanted to see how you're doing. I'm like,
Oh, that's
thank
very
you
nice.
so much. I didn't want to bother you because you look so busy. But and then I end up talking to him for like an hour and a half, and it's like super. I love the phone calls.
Yep. Well, I feel like in our social media age, that connection
Yeah.
is what's missing from people being able. Because, like, would you really be at a bar and be talking to somebody else? You're talking to, like, in social media land. I'm trying to somehow relate it to real life. You're putting a post on somebody else's post, so now you're having a conversation at the bar with another person.
Yeah.
And a third party comes over and says, well, I don't agree with what you're saying.
Exactly.
And you have this
That's why I
huge
don't like
altercation in real life.
Yeah.
It would never happen.
Yeah.
So I just find it fascinating that you can be some sort of armchair vigilante.
Well, and I completely missed the point that I was getting to with the social media. That's the whole reason why I'm late. I wasn't on social media, so can someone tell me what the fuck is going on with the gas?
There's a hurricane coming. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
is there a hurricane coming? I'm shut off completely
In a
from news
nutshell.
websites, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I got nothing.
In a nutshell, apparently a pipeline, an oil pipeline was hacked and was shut down somehow.
Like when you say hacked, and I'm sorry to interrupt, like a
Yeah.
computer hacker?
Yes, just like Hackers 1993. That's what they
Holy
did.
shit.
Yes. And
I thought you meant like a redneck just pulled up
Yeah,
and
or
cut the
like-
line and was like, I'm putting this in my boat.
no, this was hacked. Very sophisticated.
Wow. I didn't know one could do that.
Apparently, this has absolutely no bearing on Florida gas at all because we get our gas from ships that come from the Gulf or the Atlantic.
So everybody here's just being stupid. And
So
now I'm going to run.
it's-
I'm not going to drive anywhere this week because of it.
Now, don't get it twisted. The
Okay.
gas prices may surge because of this, because now there is a shortage, and obviously you got to rob Paul to pay Peter, and that may cause that. But currently in the state of Florida, there's no shardage.
Shardage.
There's no shartage.
There's no sharting.
I wish there was no such thing as shardage.
But there is. We've all
Made up
experienced
a new
it.
word.
But yeah, there's no shortage. I told Jordan, because I got 3/4 of a tank of gas. She has half a tank of gas. I was like, baby, let's get to the weekend. I was like, I'm not interested in standing in line to like fill up my tank right
And
now.
then he was like, what's the worst that'll happen? You won't have gas and you won't have to go to work. And I was like, Valid point.
Bet. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
didn't even
Okay.
get the gas.
I would. Yeah.
I gave
Yeah.
up. I was like, fuck it, I'll sleep at Brad's if I got
Yeah, I
it.
just
Smart.
saw the line. I was like, I'll get a bike.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I would siphon gas out of my tank to make sure that you were able to get where you needed. Not that I wouldn't.
My mom said the same thing to me today.
Oh, so there you go.
on the,
Take her
talking to
gas then.
So you have lots of siphoning
Like, you
options.
can come over and siphon gas from my car. I'm like, Mom, it's not that bad. I just don't. I just can't do the line right now. The line was like 3 cars long for each
Sure.
pump.
Yeah.
When you add that all up and you realize that there's really no organization to a line going into a gas station
Yeah.
ever, like Floresta and Oroso, I was just like, Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
And it's funny, I did go into Wawa right there, but I just went in to make a comment. Like, I wanted to bitch. Well, I like bitching to people about what I'm angry about. So I just went in there and I got a vitamin water and a thing of mints. And I just went in there. I didn't even need those things. I just wanted to go in and be like, what's with all this? Huh?
What the hell's
I
going
just-
on out there?
How come no one told me? And, I don't know. I was just being that guy in line.
Sure.
And they're like, yes, sir, we've heard it all.
Yeah, they're just like,
day."
Yeah, those poor
they're like, we've been doing this for 4 days now. And I'm like, really? And then I just got back in my car and like honked at everybody on the way out. I'm like, get out of my way.
I do
People
think-
don't know what you're doing.
I do think it's amazing though, because even gas stations that never have, you know how there's the popular gas stations, and then there's one that's like ghost town, like the
Oh,
Sunoco
yeah.
right here. I've never seen. It's like also an auto shop, I think. So like the cars are usually there for the auto thing, never getting gas. I don't think. I honestly didn't even know it was actually like really a functioning gas station, but it was packed too. And I was like, even these gas stations no one goes to are just. There's a lot.
It's so funny.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at our comments
stressful.
here, and
Who's mad?
Did anyone get
no,
gas
nobody's
today?
mad. Ashley said she filled up today at Cumberland, I guess by her. She said, but they only had premium. She said she was on empty, so she had no choice. She said they're leaving for the Keys this weekend. Of course you are.
Oh,
And
bad timing.
she said she's
good for you, Ashley.
she said she's a bit nervous because the wackos are going to use all the gas. They're not going to be able to get.
Oh darn! You'll have to stay in the Keys. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Take us with you.
Awful.
Take
Sorry,
us
we're-
with you.
I'm on the show tonight, Ashley, so everybody's just kind of being a little mean.
No, it's okay.
You've rubbed off on us.
Yeah, I rub off on people. I start bitching about something, the next person starts bitching about it. That's why I go into the gas stations when I have no business being there. I did that all throughout COVID.
Just to go and bitch.
I didn't even need anything. I was just like, hey, babe, we need like Reese's Pieces.
I need some. I need some interaction. I need to bitch a little.
I literally just hop around from store to store with my mask on, and I just go there, and I'm just trying to catch the next COVID fight.
Right.
And I
Hoping to
wanted
get that viral
Yeah, I
TikTok.
wanted to get that viral TikTok video, but I would just sit there and wait in line with my mints or my Reese's Pieces, things that I didn't need. And like the second there was like a breakout of like an argument or something, I'd be like, hit him. Hit him.
Instigating.
I was just instigating the whole time because there's nothing else to do.
It's true.
I see everything on Netflix.
It's true.
That's over.
Yeah, it's funny. I saw on Facebook somebody had posted a photo of a gas pump, and there was a sign that said, "We only have premium left, but premium we've repriced it to be the same price as regular, so fill up." And I thought that was pretty cool. I
That's
think
very nice.
I think that was Bert Zimmerman, wherever he's living these days, and he said that's what he saw on his pump, and I thought that was
Probably.
pretty cool.
Probably on another planet.
Yeah.
That's
Not Earth.
not Earth. Well, you guys,
Photoshopped for
We're
sure.
going to take a little drink break, but coming up after this musical break, we'll get into the Jordy Files.
Ooh, the Jordy Files.
Jordy Files.
And they are good today,
They are good
folks.
today.
I'm gonna butcher some words.
Love it.
shot.
Love
Yeah,
it.
let me do another pickleback.
But until then, enjoy this tune from our friend Johnny Dead. We'll be back.
Ta-ta for now.
Y'all have ever been to Port Salerno, right?
Oh yeah.
A little fishing town with the drinking problem. Or a drinking town with the fishing problem. That's right.
That's it. All right, you guys.
I always preface this one there for the people that don't know. I met this girl down there at the Coconut, which is one of the oldest bars in the
Oh,
Martin
boy.
County. It's been down there forever as a mullet fishing bar. And my brother and I played a gig there, my dad was like, "You can't go in there. That's a dangerous bar." He's like, back in the '60s, if you weren't a mullet fisherman, '70s, you weren't a mullet fishing, they would beat you up and throw you in the river, basically. And,
Unbelievable.
And so down there in the pocket where all those bars are, and the girl has her Salerno slippers. I'll give you a preference. That's her big white rubber boots there.
Yes.
So,
Oh, Lord.
so this one's called the Port Salerno Rose. That's a girl I met down there. We still go fishing together. It's Friday night, look who's stomping the docks. It's the prettiest girl up in the pocket, dancing to Haggard at the coconut. Salerno slippers all covered in guts. A $1.10 on her Daisy Duke hips. Wintergreen grizzly and ruby red lips. Mullet scale sequins on her fishnet hose. She's my little Port Salerno Rose. She's my little Port Salerno Rose. She got the white rubber boots to cover her toes, a little more whites upon her nose, and everybody knows I'ma be here till it snows. By the side of my Port Salerno Rose. I'll tell you about her. Well, I keep bragging every man I meet. She makes my 8-foot cast net spread 12 feet. She's staying by my side with the gaffing net, filleting and releasing as fast as they get. And she's as fine as a fishing line stringy. She's always dying to hop up on my dinghy. She's my first mate, she's my bestest friend, the only one that makes my fishing rod bend. She always knows when the game warden getting close. That's why I picked a little Port Salerno Rose. Well, she's my little Port Salerno Rose. She got the white rubber boots to cover her toes, and mullet scale sequins on her fishnet hose. You mess with her, you'll have more holes than the net she throws. You keep your hands off my Port Salerno Rose. Said you keep me happy, boy, and that ain't no joke. You give me some weed and some mullet to smoke. It's the little things in life that keep me satisfied. I'll keep your dogs fed and your sheep's head fried. She's jumping in the water, she circles them sharks, rolling joints in Rocky Point, the Spark and Sand Sprint Park. Drink more rum liquor than all of Puerto Rico. She can overhaul any outboard or kicker. She always knows when the game warden getting close. That's why I picked a little Port Salerno Rose. Well, my Fort Pierce Flowers, she was too rough and ready. Little Vero Beach Violet, she got mean as Freddy. Little Jupiter Jasmine's too rich for my blood. That Okeechobee Orchid's always covered in mud. You know that's why the little gal I chose, little Port Salerno Rose.
Oh, I love that.
That was kind of the one I recorded at the last second on the album.
Yeah. That is Johnny Dett, the Port Salerno Rose. That whole record was so good. He was such a fun guest on that show. But moving right along. We are back, and it's time for our very own Jordan Taylor to give you the rundown of On This Day music history, celebrity birthdays, departures, gossip, news, and more inside the Jordy Files. It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
We're going to party like it's your birthday.
Jordan!
Hi, Brad. Hi, Zach.
What's up, man?
Hello.
Oh, you know, just another day, another doll hair.
Another doll hair?
Yes, just one.
One doll
One
hair.
doll hair.
What do we got going on?
Oh, we have so much today.
I know. I have to admit, I took a little peek.
Oh.
So I know that there's quite a bit. Oh, no, that's not the sound I wanted.
You sneak peeked at the Jordy Files, eh?
I did.
So today, May 12th, born on this day, Taking it back to 1928, Henry Cosby, songwriter, arranger, producer, and musician who worked for Motown Records in its formative years. It's a big day for Motown.
It is a big day for Motown.
Also born today in 1928 was legendary composer, songwriter, record producer, pianist, and if that's not enough, singer, Burt Bacharach.
Yeah.
He wrote many hits, fun last name, many hits, songs, and won 2 Oscars for his film score to Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and for the song Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. It's a good one.
I was hoping for that moment. And then today, born on this day in 1940, Motown songwriter and producer Norman Whitfield was born. He collaborated on hits like I Heard It Through the Grapevine, Jam. Grape Jam.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. No, it was
Perfect.
good. That was good.
That was good.
Good collab.
Ain't Too Proud to Beg, Papa Was a Rolling Stone, and Car Wash. Working at the car wash.
Or what did they say after the car wash?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Get
it's,
your
yeah, I think
car
it's, yeah.
washed today.
I gotta wash my car.
Get gas and wash your
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
This week's gonna kill me.
Can I get to the front of the line if I
like an all-week-
if I pay for the car wash?
It's an all-week project.
Hi, I'm here. Can you do both?
Please. $100? Got it. English rock singer and actor Ian Dury was born today in 1942. His single, Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick, went to number 1 in the UK. Steve Winwood was born today in 1948. He was a member of the Spencer Davis Group, Traffic, Blind Faith, and of course, his successful solo career, generating several hits, including the number 1 hit, Higher Love.
I don't know what that thing was. I don't know. I just added
It was. I think it was the beginning of Higher Love.
And if you don't like Higher Love, you're a terrible person.
Me
If
higher
that
love.
song is not a feel-good song, I don't know what is.
If you don't like that song, you deserve to be in a line for gas right now.
Go get gas. We're gassing you. You've been gassed. And then in 1950, American rocker Billy Squier was born today.
Obviously.
He's known for his 82 hit, The Stroke.
Stroke man, stroke man.
Oh,
Stroke.
is that the one?
Stroke.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah. Stroke me.
Good jam too. It was a good day for.
I thought he was
for
saying
jams.
choke me. I thought he
was-
was just into some weird shit.
It was actually written by his Cocker Spaniel.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Way to steal my joke. No. Just kidding. Kiss drummer Eric Singer was born today in 1958. Return of the Mac singer Mark Morrison was born today in 1972.
I think it was Mac Morrison. Did I write Mark?
You did.
Oops.
Oh.
It's Return of the Mac by Mac Morrison.
Oh, that
It
would
makes more
That would
sense.
make more sense. Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
It's okay. Even though I wrote the Jordy Files.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Today.
I just happened to write that particular line.
Naturally. And finally, Matt, oh no.
Yeah.
Mangano.
I guess I wrote that one too.
Mangano, Matt Mangano of the Zac Brown Band is celebrating a birthday today. He was born in 1976. And then some honorable mentions today. Happy birthday to skateboard legend Tony Hawk. Woo!
I love
Tony
him.
Hawk.
My brother and I played your game forever on PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
So did everybody, I think, maybe.
Yeah. Actor Rami Malek, who portrayed Freddie Mercury in the rockumentary Bohemian Rhapsody. Emilio Estevez, Go Ducks, whoop whoop. Florence Nightingale, I did a report on her in elementary school. Katharine Hepburn, and comedian George Carlin.
Oh.
Fucking George Carlin.
Yeah, God rest his soul.
Mother truckin'.
Seriously, that guy fucking knew it. He knew it was up.
Yeah?
Yeah, he knew.
Did he know it was
He knew
funny?
all along.
Not even what was funny, but what was accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
wish
wish
he
it was
was.
going to happen.
Could you imagine if he was around today?
He just keeps it real. Kept it real.
I could imagine we'd probably all have some really good advice to take. Right now, we got nothing.
Yeah. I
feel like there's
Where
nobody
are you,
leading.
George Carlin?
We have no one.
We have no one special to look up to right now.
Womp, womp.
Where is it?
Yeah, sorry. I don't mean to be depressing.
It's
I
just-
just don't feel like anybody's driving the car.
No. Nope.
Off the rails, that's for sure.
Oh, and then on this day in 1956, the Everly Brothers went to #1 with All I Have to Do Is Dream. In 1965, the Rolling Stones recorded I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Keith Richards famously came up with the guitar riff in the middle of the night a week earlier. So,
Really?
yeah.
Yes. Apparently, what legend says
rumor has it.
that he was in his hotel room and he had his little 4-track recorder, and he was playing it and then passed out, and when he woke up, there was like 30 seconds of that riff and then 6 hours of nothing but snoring.
That's really funny.
True story. True story.
How great music was formed. On the same day, Wilson Pickett recorded the hit In the Midnight Hour. This is a big
Written about the hour that Keith Richards recorded the lick for that song.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. I made that one up.
Oh, I was going to say mind blown right now. This is a big day for the Rolling Stones. In 1968, Brian Jones made his final appearance with them before he passed away in his swimming pool. Today in 19...
So he floated away.
He didn't make it. He didn't make it.
Yes, we're terrible.
Too soon. Too soon.
1968. It's too soon.
Today in 1971, Mick Jagger married Bianca Marcius. Yeah, cool. They separated in 1977. The very next year, in 1972, the release of Exile on Main Street, the second album on their own label, the Rolling Stones magazine ranked the record #7 in their 500 greatest albums of all time.
Of all time.
Electric. And then in 1973, Led Zeppelin went to #1 with their album Houses of the Holy.
Huge record.
Massive. Today, in 1984, you guessed it, Lionel Richie went to #1 with
Lionel?
Lionel.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
Is it me you're looking for?
That was fucking awesome.
Thank you.
It's like Lionel himself was here.
How do I get that effect on my thing?
Yeah, how did you do this?
Yeah.
All right, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, complete.
So that was the song I'm playing for you. That was one of my guitar riffs from Sandman Sleeps.
Perfect. We got a little
that's
sneak peek
awesome.
there, folks.
Yeah, that's what the album sounds a lot like that. So
If you like that,
if you like what I just did, you're gonna want to buy that thing.
you're going to want to buy Sandman Sleeps album. And then in 2000, thieves stole the gates to Strawberry Fields, the landmark immortalized by the Beatles. They were later found at a scrap metal dealer in Liverpool.
That's some white trash shit.
That is definitely some,
Fucking Liverpool.
yeah, the scallywags. And then in 2008, biologist Jason Bond, not to be confused with James Bond, discovered a new species of spider and named it after his favorite musician, Neil Young. It's called, Brad?
I don't have it written in front of me.
Myrmikia philia Neil Youngi.
Yeah.
Something like
you
that.
got it.
Thank you.
All right.
There's a Neil Young spider
Young
out
in
there.
I thought you were signaling him to sing it with all of the reverb.
Well, it kind of came across as in that was the name of the spider, was Brad.
Philia Neil Youngie.
Wow.
as our mantra for the week.
Yeah.
This may be the most epic Jordy Files ever.
Sorry, we're just interrupting you
keep
the whole time.
I keep seeing the little like laughy face, floaty, smiley face things keep flying across the side of the screen in the background. Anyway, in 2017, Kendrick Lamar's album Damn went to number 1. The record won several awards, including the 2018 Pulitzer Prize for music, making it the first non-jazz or the smiley faces are going crazy right now. First non-jazz or classical rock.
Smiley face. What are you looking at?
Well, the little laughy, when you how they fly up. Anyway. Hold on, we're going to rewind. So he won, the record won several awards, including the 2018 Pulitzer Prize for music, making it the first non-jazz or classical work to win the award.
Nice.
Yeah, how about them apples? And then a departure. Legendary singer and TV presenter Perry Como passed away today in 2001 at the age of 88. He had hits such as Magic Moments and Catch a Falling Star. He was once the highest paid performer in the history of television.
Wow.
Fun fact.
Terry Pomo.
Yeah.
Terry Pomo?
Como.
Perry Como.
Yeah. Wow.
What was I? I don't even know what I was
Terry
saying.
Pomo.
Terry Pomo.
That was his nickname.
Dyslexia at its finest.
Adding
Say, who the fuck said that backwards?
and added whatever letters you wanted.
Terry Pomo.
Wow. And then in some music news, this is a disaster.
Yeah. In a good way.
Yeah, it's like a beautiful disaster.
Oh, sweet God.
In 2001, inductees to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
2021, baby.
Is that what I not said?
You said 2001.
Oh, wow. Okay. The 2000.
Let's go back 20 years ago.
Yeah, I kind of want to hear what happened in 2001 because I feel like I wasn't really there for that, 9/11 and all. I just kind of.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame was popping.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2021, currently inductees to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think I need to slow down. Included Jay-Z, Tina Turner, Carole King, The Go-Go's, The Foo Fighters, and Todd Rundgren.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got it.
Congrats.
So the
To
Go-Go's
the
weren't
inductees.
in there already?
I don't
No.
know. I guess not.
They were in there.
Is that kind of
Inducted,
shame?
Inducted this year.
I mean, I needed something to be mad about this week, so
Is that it?
Now
I'm-
we're there. Now we're there.
I'm gonna say I'm super stoked that Tina Turner actually finally got in
Yeah,
there.
how was
after
she
the
not in it?
5
Oh, yeah, I
million
forgot,
years
yeah.
of performance
Yeah.
that she's, or the gigantic career that she's had over the years.
And Carole King.
And Carole King.
Yeah. WTF.
But I feel like Tina Turner put a lot of
She
effort
did.
in on stage.
She took a few
Oh, yeah.
beatings.
Oh shit!
Musically.
No.
Obviously.
Well,
Okay. Anyway.
I clearly have some post editing.
Honestly,
to do.
I'm just jealous I didn't say that. I'm fucking jealous I didn't come up with that joke.
Oh no.
no.
I'm getting really flushed. Okay. 3 of our JNC podcast alumni have dropped singles over the last couple weeks. Kev Ohm's new single is Mysterious Face.
I love that song.
Do
that he
you?
did.
It's really
I
good.
absolutely love it. It came out.
It's really
great.
good.
All of his songs are just
Seriously, I feel
just
like
beautiful.
Kevin Ohm has not, or Kev Ohm has not put out a track that I listened to and was like, like it's
Yeah.
always super high quality. It's got a great energy. His voice is beautiful. Yeah, it's a great tune. Great
Yes.
tune. Carry on. Sorry.
Mysterious Face. Summer Gill dropped her new song Better Than Me, and singer-songwriter Monique McCall released her new single Livin'. Hear them all spinning on the JNC radio or on your favorite streaming services.
She has a song called "Livin' Too."
Yeah.
God damn it!
Oh, were you going to do that or you already did?
No, I already got a song called "Livin'."
Oh, yeah, she's living and loving.
Oh, yeah. See,
But
I
just
wasn't doing
living.
too much loving in the song.
Just a living.
Just living.
Just getting by, really.
Just getting by.
living, just living. I like Summer Gills the most out of the 3, and I haven't heard the other girls. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go with Summer Gill if we're picking it. If we're gonna rate them.
yeah.
Summer Gill.
Summer Gill.
And yeah, she can do no
I'm gonna
wrong.
text her right now.
You should.
Congrats on the new song.
Actually, should I FaceTime her? It's Wednesday. I don't think she's doing anything.
Get her on here.
Probably gigging.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'd be
could
so
be gigging.
funny.
And that's all for me, folks.
The Jordy Files.
Thank you, everyone. For
Jordy Files.
Shay. Thanks, everyone, for working through that with us.
Yeah. No, man, you're awesome.
Oh,
You're amazing.
Stop it, but keep it coming.
Well, listen, you guys, you can binge all the Jordy Files at jncpodcast.com and follow Jordan on social media.
Yes, please. I need followers.
Is that Summer?
Be my friend.
I'm calling her. I don't know. She might be playing somewhere, so I don't know. We're just gonna see what happens.
yeah, we could get a weird view. Who knows?
Yeah. She's like, why the fuck are you calling me? I'm trying to sleep.
Why?
Well, he's continuing to call her. You guys, we invite.
I'm just gonna keep calling her until she picks up.
She picks up. We invite all of you out there tuning in live to test your knowledge of popular music and play along with us in a round of Name That Tune.
This is my favorite game.
I know.
Yeah, we're so good at it.
I know this is definitely one of your favorite games.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see your answers.
Yeah. My answers are always really good.
All right.
All right.
We got just the three of us here tonight. You guys, well, while we put our guesses down on the whiteboards, you'll be putting your guesses in the comments and chats. At the end of the game, we'll choose a lucky participant to be entered into our monthly raffle drawing, as I outlined last week. Tonight's category is songs about beer. Let's play. No, so I chose this category because the purpose of us being here tonight is, of course, the Beers, Bands, Bites, and Business Festival happening Saturday, May 15th, this coming Saturday, from between 1 and 5 p.m.
Yeah.
And we're very excited about that. Snorkel Corn is providing the entertainment
Causeway Cove Marina.
at the Causeway Cove Marina. And 4 piers.
Nice.
Nice.
I thought it was because you guys like drinking beer.
Well, we also like
it's
that.
also a thing.
Are you guys ready?
No.
This is Zach's favorite game. I feel like this is everybody's favorite game, really. We'll get to Jordan's favorite game in just a little
I was
bit.
gonna say it's
Yeah.
better than the alternative game.
Yeah.
All
I'm not
right, you
playing that
guys.
fucking thing.
We're past it.
Yeah.
All right. We are encouraging you all out there to put your answers in the comments and chats, as I mentioned. So here it is, your very first clue: songs about beer.
Well, I ain't seen my baby since I don't know when. I've been drinking.
I've been drinking. Here it is one more time.
Well, I ain't seen my baby since I don't know when. I've been drinking.
It's a classic. Everybody have their answers here in the lounge?
Almost.
Almost. Drums and Rums, Paul from Drums and Rums came in with the answer, and he's got it. So it is 1 bourbon, 1 scotch, 1 beer from George
Damn.
Thorogood. What do you guys have here in the lounge?
I didn't get it right at all.
Sweet nectar. No way, Jose.
Some
Christ.
just put that anywhere.
I wanted to hold it up to the camera so everybody could see it.
Some John Prestige bullshit. I'm gonna take it.
That was
Yeah.
good. I was thinking one of
What do you
them.
got, Jordan?
I put John Mellon.
John Millen. That is
Damn.
not right. But
I've
it
always
is.
wanted somebody to like a cartoonist to draw a melon camp, and it's this guy John, and he's just stuck in it.
With a
I
bunch
can't
of
get out of the
melon.
melon camp; they're everywhere.
Christine
would
came
be
in
awesome.
with Christine came in with 1 scotch, 1 beer, something like that. Todd and Laura from tcnightlife.com came in with 1 bourbon, 1 scotch, 1 beer. Thorogood. Kevin McLaughlin in with the win: 1 bourbon, scotch, and 1 beer. This sounds like my life tonight. I can't wait. So, yeah, you guys are all right out there. It is one bourbon, one scotch, one beer. George Thorogood. Great song. It's like the Holy Trinity for me. All right, you guys ready for your next? Haha, you see what I did there?
This time.
Bonus points if you can tell me both artists that are featured on that record.
Got it.
Whatever that means. Christine got it. You guys done here? Christine got it with Beer for My Horses. Drums and Rums said Keith Urban. That is not right. But it is Toby Keith, Beer for My Horses. Beer for My Horses. Toby Keith. Willie Nelson. Larry the Cable Guy. Not right also. What do you guys have here? My Neighbor.
I'm pretty sure my neighbor wrote that.
Your
What do you
neighbors
got,
with
Jordan?
Toby?
Yeah, Jordan. Oh my God, a full complete answer from you tonight.
Yes, this is when I was a country fan.
Aha. Todd and Laura in with Willie Nelson. That is right as well. Drums and Rump says, "Oh, the other Keith." All right, you guys ready for the next clue? Here we go.
You are on my lonely mind. Into these last 9 beers.
This is a bit more obscure, but wildly popular back in the
Right,
1930s.
Tens.
Yeah, 1910s.
Here it is one more time.
You are on my lonely mind. Into these last 9 beers.
Manny Gage in with the artist. That is right.
Shit, what
And Drums and Rums is in with the name of the song. It's not George Washington. What do you have, Jordan?
I put Darlin' by Charlie Chaplin.
That's not right either. But it is Hank Williams, A Tear in My Beer.
You are on my lonely mind.
would that be considered an emo song?
I guess it would be during the time.
Is this emo?
But yeah, you're right. Tear in My Beer, Hank Williams Sr. Yeah, Manny Gage was the first one in with that win. Well done, sir. All right, next clue. Are you guys ready? I feel like Kevin McLaughlin has to come in for the win on this one. Here it is one more time.
I was going to just guess it was Kevin McLaughlin.
Not wrong.
You guys got anything here?
Us? Yeah, that's what I said too. I said ZZ Top. I heart beer.
It is ZZ Top.
Is it really?
It's not I Love Beer.
Oh shit!
I just threw
A man with a
You know what?
beer.
I'm gonna give you points for that, Zach.
That is correct.
But Paul from Drums and Rumps said ZZ Top, and it is ZZ Top. It's not beer and hell raising, but it's very, very close to that. Ashley in with ZZ Top. It is ZZ Top. It is Beer Drinkers and Hell.
ZZ Top guitar.
As Jordan would say, Bill Gibbs, amazing guitarist.
Isn't that his name?
It's
Billy?
Billy Gibbons.
Gibbons.
It just says it every time.
Every time. It sounds right. It sounds right.
It feels good in my soul.
Feels good to say.
And Kevin, of course, comes in. There must be a lag on YouTube tonight, but he said ZZ Top, Beer Drinkers, and Hellraisers. Paul said, "Come on, I was close. Damn autocorrect." I'll give it to you, Paul. There you go. All right, final clue for the evening.
1 second. I hate to interrupt.
Is it summer?
Say hi, Summer.
Hi, Summer.
Summer, what's up? You're in the bathroom drinking wine? I'm so impressed.
What a G.
And a little jealous.
Context for this. Was I like brought up in conversation or something?
Yeah, we were talking about your new single.
We were talking about your new single.
Oh, we weren't?
We were.
Oh. We love you.
Yep. We were talking about your single Better Than Me.
I feel like the background music here is gotta be fucking up the audio in some way.
No. We can actually hear you. It's
It can't
kinda weird.
possibly fuck it up any more than I already do. So
True.
I don't know what's happening. I can't hear you.
Summer, we love you. Woo! There she is. Yeah, we love you, Summer. Check out Better Than Me on any streaming platform, and you can hear it on JNC Radio. That was amazing. That was so fun.
That was good.
You know what? I feel like
What a G.
I think you just gave me a great idea.
Oh, we got to phone a musician every
week.
Yeah.
It's like phone a friend.
And just not give them a heads up. Just hit them up on like FaceTime. I need to figure out how to like integrate that somehow and like catch
Call
them
me next week. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
I'll see where I'm at. I don't know.
Okay. You're the first guinea pig.
Fuck. That was like shit.
See what you've done. All right.
Everyone's going to get the heads up and no one's going to answer their phone.
Last clue in the email. I'm so stoked that she.
Of course she
picked
called
up.
back.
Yeah. So
She's
great.
always down to be funny.
I love it. Here we go. Last clue.
I like a two-step, she likes to rock. That clock on the wall, it rings, it chimes.
For your country fans out there.
I'm a little upset you didn't do Pretty Good at Drinking Beer by Billy Currington. I'm going to put that.
I'm ready. This is the first one I think I actually I got.
I like a two-step, she likes to rock. That clock on the wall.
Manny Gage said Brooks and Dunn, and that is correct.
Oh.
Let's get the name of the song.
Damn.
What did you have? What did you have? Marty McFly. What did you have, Jordan?
Did you feel good about that?
I did. I thought I had it.
I put Pretty Good at Drinking Burr by Brooks and Dunn.
It is Brooks and Dunn, but it's not pretty good at drinking beer. It's not Boot Scoot and Boogie. That is wrong as well.
That's a jam, though.
I like a two-step, she likes to rock. That clock on the wall, it rings, it chimes.
Beer 30 on honky tonk time, whatever honky tonk time is. But April got it with Beer 30. It is Brooks and Dunn. Well done. I would be remiss if I didn't say that Drums and Rums said it was Emmett Otter's Jug Band. And I'm going to give you points because I think they covered it. Yeah, name that tune.
That was a good one.
All right. So we're gonna draw a name for our monthly raffle drawing, which we're doing now. We're putting together bigger packages for our winners that play along with us.
It's a weekend at the Four Seasons.
It's kind of like that.
Nope. You get a koozie.
No, we were doing koozies and stuff like that, but I think everybody that comes and plays with us regularly has gotten every raffle gift that I have. So now what we're doing is we're kind of upping the ante, and each month I'm going to put together a bigger package with some gift cards and some other things from our sponsors and partners. So we'll be doing that each month. So in the spirit of that, how many people did we have playing along, Jordan?
We had 6.
6 people. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Zack Jones, after the drum roll, pick a number 1 through 6, and that will choose who is our winner. So Zack.
4. The Kevin McLaughlin.
God damn it.
Kevin
I know.
McLaughlin.
That's what you did.
I'm still
All right,
waiting
Kevin.
for him to walk in any second.
Pop out at just the right moment.
Hey guys.
Kevin, you're in. So Ashley, I just want to mention she's claiming that we're not seeing her text. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in a chat room. By the way, is her responding to her own posts, but I thought I could see all of these. Anyway, Ashley, we can see you now, so perfect.
Perfect.
You're perfect. All right. Well, that has been Name That Tune, you guys.
That was beautiful.
Coming up next, we'll get our midweek motivation. But first, here's a jam from our friend Matt Ingram. You guys, we'll be right back.
Woo!
Woo!
After these kind words.
After these kind words. We'll see you in a few.
This one's called Do You Feel Me? Whoa, whoa, oh, yeah. I can see you, you can see, I can hardly breathe. Ooh, so ignorance. My sole purpose is to please you. I've got to have you. Oh, if you only knew you would have been looking for so very long. Do you feel me? No, do you feel me? Do you feel me? You thinking about your sweet body in my head, like a melody. There's no taking my eyes off of you, darling. You know I want you so bad. Oh, something I've never had. Baby, close the door. Nothing more. Whoa. Do you feel me? Oh, do you feel me? Do you feel me? Just thinking about what I've been waiting for. Girl, you're the one that I adore. Just thinking about what I've been waiting for. Girl, you're all I need and so much more. Girl, I've been thinking about you for some time, you know. I've been sitting at the bar and it's last call. I know you gotta be at work at 6 in the morning, but I just wanted to give you a call and let you know one thing. You would have been looking for so very long. Do you feel me? Oh, do you feel me? Do you feel me? Hands begin to trace each precious curve of the one to serve. Satisfies all my nerves. Now she takes me, lays me down. How she turns around. Ooh, tell me have I found what I've been looking for so very long. Do you feel me? Oh, do you feel me? Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Oh, do you feel me? Do you feel me? Yeah, yeah.
I'm feeling you.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Matt Ingram. I love that song.
We miss you, Matt.
I am looking forward to a Matt Ingram record coming out soon.
Yeah.
He's got some stuff up there on SoundCloud, which is it's really, really good stuff. Anyway, so Tony Espinosa, our normal midweek motivation host, is on location doing his thing, so he wasn't able to get us a video. But we have our very own Zack Jones in the lounge to give us a little midweek motivation with a inspiring story, in fact. Followed up by a white trash story.
Yeah, followed up by a completely white trash story.
So you guys take some notes. This is your midweek motivation with Zack Jones.
Oh, is there an intro? No. Okay.
No, it has Tony's picture all
Can you
over
just
it.
do Tony's intro?
Yeah.
And then I'll just get in the car.
We can do the beat.
All right. So I'm just going to tell a quick story. I guess we just recently found out it wasn't in 2013, but it was in 2014. The day Philip Seymour Hoffman died, actually, I had a heart attack that day. A real life,
unbelievable,
actual heart attack. I was down on my luck. I had no job. I had no vehicle, no money, and I was about to be kicked out of the house that I was living in because I could not afford to pay rent in it. I was drinking very much, way more than this is actually just this is like a wuss show compared to what I was doing. And I was very down on my luck, and I had the heart attack, and I had some great doctors over at the Lawnwood Hospital. And I came out of there more motivated than I have ever been in my entire life. I was halfway through the first Gravel Kings record. Actually, I think we were most of the way. We didn't have the lyrics recorded or anything. And I think that whole being on the edge of your seat, am I going to die thing was kind of a life changer. And I can't believe how far I've come over the last 7 years now. I still have anxiety problems because of it. I recently got diagnosed with OCD.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, and it is Mental Health Awareness Month. So
it is.
Reach out to somebody if you can. All these problems can lead to something worse. So I would suggest if you're feeling not normal inside, it's best to reach out for help. And
yeah, because truth be told, help can bring you down a better path.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Yeah. A friend of mine actually talked me into getting help. He was also diagnosed with OCD. Brendan over at Gilbert's Coffee.
Yeah.
He's been one of my major friends through this whole pandemic thing because I didn't know what I was going through. And with the heart attack thing, I've always been afraid ever since I've been afraid to go to the doctors because I didn't want to get bad news again.
Right, sure, of course.
So I finally seeked out therapy and found out that I had OCD, and now I'm learning to cope with that. And that is probably one of the major reasons for all my anxiety, but I never knew I even experienced anxiety. And I think that was a major contribution, that and depression, to the heart attack. But I feel like at this point that I'm living proof that you can come back from something so terrible and scary. That was the scariest moment of my life.
That's incredible because Zach, you're 33 years old.
I'm 35. Thank you, though.
35.
Yeah.
You don't look a day over 32. I was just giving you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm feeling 46.
So 35. Having a heart attack at 35 years old.
Well, I was 27 at the time.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
What scared the shit. Yeah, it's been a while.
27, and it being the main source or happening because of stress.
Yeah, it was all contributed to stress and depression. They went in there with the cameras and all that fun stuff, and I have the little tiny scars, and it was a scary thing to go through. I've since taken much better care of myself.
No kidding.
But certain situations just stress me out, and I've learned over time to just try to avoid them. And it sucks when you're running festivals sometimes because that's the most stressful situation that you can possibly be in.
What are you doing?
I mean, honestly, the last Brian Jackson festival when I shut down downtown Fort Pierce and
I remember that day.
That was
yeah.
just a crazy day for me. I just slept in my car, or just went in there and closed my eyes, and I realized no matter what I do, the festival's going to go on, the show's going to go on. To sit there and micromanage all these little situations is just a waste of time. It's better to just kind of focus in, cancel out all the noise, and appreciate what you got, because it could be gone that quick.
It's unbelievable.
I thought I was invincible at 27, and then that happened, and now I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
I'm going to tell you, I didn't think I was going to make it past 28.
Yeah.
You know, and I really kind of, up until that point, I lived my life that way. I was certain, you know, I had it's not a secret by any means, that I had a major drinking problem through my 20s. And it was mostly because I could, not because I needed it, not because I was trying to.
You're just living a sweet life at that point. I mean, like, why the hell not?
It kind of like was that, you know, like doing the cruise ship thing. Not that I say if you go do a cruise ship or work on a cruise ship, you should do that. But like I had no worldly responsibilities to stifle me. So I drank to just be in the ether, you know? Like, but it was to excess, and it certainly was not good. So when my 30s hit, I was like, okay.
My knees hurt.
It was almost literally, my hair was turning gray and my knees and my back hurt. And I was like, you know what? I was like, this doesn't serve me anymore. So I need to put it in the back burner. And, you know, I got tired of waking up every day and going to my gigs and being hungover and not giving 100% to the show that I wanted to provide. And so that was really the main reason. I was like, well, I'm not at the quality that I want to be, so I have to drink less.
Yeah.
You know, not because it was consuming my life or whatever the case is, but it was more because I was like, I'm not at the quality I need to be for my friends, for my relationship, for my business. And that was it for me. Don't get it twisted. Loves to drink.
Yeah. I still enjoy it. I just have to, I kind of know my signs. I know what to look out for now. And I'm like, hey, if I'm not drinking to celebrate, I shouldn't be drinking to do anything else. Like, it's really the only reason.
What do they say? Don't drink to feel better. Drink to feel even better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I noticed at a certain point, I was just like, the night would just continuously get bad. And because of my social status was as it was back then that it is now, I didn't have any money, but I was going out to these bars. People were buying me drinks. People were buying me dinner. I mean, I was broke as shit. Like, it was really, really bad. And I had a buddy, Asner, from Zoo Crew.
Yes. Yep.
He convinced me for the longest time. He's like, hey, you should really just get into playing these 3-hour gigs. You got to do something, man. And I finally just did it. And that kind of projected me into where I'm at now, and I feel like boosted me to a whole different level of thinking and being aware of my surroundings and all that other stuff. It's a much longer story, but for now, I would say if you're down on your luck, don't hit rock. You don't have to hit rock bottom to.
Yeah, use your.
You
cushion.
already know you're fucking up. Just fucking get the shit out of there.
Yeah.
Like get the hell out of there. There's no point in lingering on it or pushing yourself to the absolute edge, because once you get there,
it's even further. To come back from.
Had I not pushed myself to the edge, I probably wouldn't have all the anxiety that I have today, and I wouldn't have to go take a breather every now and then in my car during a large festival or anything like that. Like I have to do that pretty frequently. I have to do that like every day at 2:00. It's my stress point. So I have to take 45 minutes to just sit there.
Well, it's awesome. So I guess the point is, take some time during your day for yourself to just decompress.
Yeah. You got to make more time for yourself.
Absolutely. Always. Absolutely. Don't hesitate to reach out for help if you are in a spiral. As I say, or as I have said many times on the show, we are we are here for you. Jordan and I and Ellie and all of our regulars here. Like, if you need to reach out to somebody to chat about something that you're going through, like, hit me up. I'm happy to talk to you. I will drop anything that I'm doing to chat with any of you that need to talk to somebody. That is my promise to any of our viewers and listeners. Yeah. Doesn't deserve an applause because it just is what it is. But since you started it,
no, yeah. I had to throw it out there. It's a rough thing to go through. I think you eventually find your feet if you get the right help, or you just surround yourself with the right friends.
Yep.
You don't need. Everybody has different needs. You just got to find out what your needs are. You got to get back to feeling comfortable and motivated.
Absolutely. Well, that is midweek motivation. We are here for you. Let's get to white trash trailer talk.
Okay, let's get to white trash Thursday. I punched a guy in the face on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, God.
I know.
The rage.
Are you able to disclose where you were?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
But you were out.
I was out.
Okay.
Yeah,
What was the situation? What happened?
Okay, so here's what happened.
What happened was...
I came home and I told my wife this, and Iris, I was like, she's just like, what happened? I'm like, I hit a guy. I'm sorry, I hit a guy. And she was like, you're 35 years old. I'm like, I'm 34.
I can still hit a guy.
Hit a guy. It's St. Patrick's Day. Look at this. Irish is shit.
I clearly won.
No damage.
Yeah. No, I was out filming, not playing music. I really didn't even get a chance to drink because I had the camera in my hand the whole night. And the place was actually kind of dead because St. Patrick's Day this year was on a Wednesday. COVID and everything, it wasn't happening.
Sure.
So the bouncer and the owner asked a certain someone to leave because they were smoking inside. They asked him to put it out. And he looked at them and he said, he's like, no, I'm good. I was just like, you got to be kidding me. What is this guy's fucking problem? So I'm just kind of sitting out there having my last little... They kept handing me these green beers because no one was drinking them. And I'm like, all right, I'll have another green Bud Light.
Why not?
And all my stuff was packed up. I'm just kind of like ready to go. And he comes out and, they kick him out. He spits in the owner's face.
Oh, no.
And then some patrons saw it. They were really defensive about it. This whole fight broke out. I thought it was really, really funny. And I was actually just taping it. So I'm like, shit, this is funny. And halfway through taping it, the drunk guy threw his keys at my face because he thought I was the guy that hit him. I was like 30 or 40 feet away. So I'm just like, I didn't hit you, buddy. But now I'm mad.
Yeah.
And
You've now assaulted me.
At this point, you know that scene in Airplane where the lady's just hysterical on the airplane and there's a line of people all just waiting to take their turn to just slap her in the face.
Yes.
So that was this guy. He was that lady. And there was just a line, I feel like around the block of just people like, we're just going to hit him. Everyone's going to hit him. So I went up and I gave him a good tap on the lip and it felt really good. He was just such a mean little shit.
It felt really good.
It felt really good. It was all my pent up anger from COVID and everything else. And I gave him one good shot to the mouth.
Like you're like a pop on the lip. Just a little pop on the lip.
Oh no.
And he slightly scraped my eyebrow with his keychain that he threw. It was one of those like free St. Patrick's Day keychains that you get like from the bars. Like,
I mean, he hit you first.
I was like, he just reached into his pocket and grabbed the first thing he could throw and hit me in the face with it. I was like, I am so angry now, and now I will hit you.
Did anyone else hit him?
Everyone hit him. That's what I'm saying.
Everyone
just like
hit him.
This guy wouldn't go
literally.
down.
Wow.
He wouldn't go down. Eventually, the cops just came, and then he scurried off. And for some reason, I'm envisioning him not wearing pants when that happened, but he was wearing pants.
Unbelievable.
That's my over-exaggeration I wanted to add to the story. He's like, yeah, he was naked the whole time.
The whole time?
Pants
The whole
down.
He was just a
Whole
big, dumb idiot. And it's a shame because I love seeing people drink, and you can kind of tell like the beginning of the night this guy was going to be
The guy.
He was the guy. He was like, fuck, everybody's having a good time. He's gonna ruin it. Like everyone's looking at him like, shit, he's gonna ruin everything tonight, isn't he? Yeah. I mean, I got a hit. The whole staff got a hit. A couple of the patrons got a hit. The homeless guy jumped in. It was fucking funny.
Awesome.
It was pretty funny.
Fucking free
I think
for
this
all.
would be a
It was
viral
free-for-all.
TikTok somewhere.
I was waiting. No one had video. I was the only one that had video, and I don't want to implicate a business
Yeah.
in bad practices because I think they did a great job that night.
No shit. Oh man. Well,
Could have got some new patrons.
a heroic story.
Yeah,
That's
heroic
amazing.
story. Also, a kid was drowning the whole time, and had we not punched him in the face, he would have died.
He would have
Yep.
died.
We saved the day.
It was for the good of everyone.
Forgot to leave that part in.
Well, you guys, it's time to go around the room and give all of our Jordan. What do we call it?
Shameless plugs.
Yes. Well, let's kick our shameless plugs off with our special guest, Mr. Zack Jones.
Ooh, let's bring up those
Plug away.
graphics. Yeah, I got to remember all the sponsors now. I'm going to need your help for this one, Brad. I'm going to keep talking until the graphics come up on the
Oh,
monitor.
yeah. Let me.
In the meantime,
Casually.
Christmas, I hit someone in the face.
Yeah.
Just joking.
The last time I punched someone.
Christmas, I punched someone in the face. Halloween wasn't great either.
Well, here are those graphics.
Thank you so much. So we have the Beer, Bands, Bites, and Business Festival thrown on by St. Lucie County Chamber of Commerce. It's this Saturday, May 15th from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. We've got Ben Prestige, we've got the Nouveau Honkies, and we've got the String Assassins all on one stage within a short period of time so you can get home safely without drinking too much. I just wanted to thank all our sponsors. I am now reading them for the first time, so we'll see how this goes. Our lead sponsor is Boyd Law. He's a guy that I have seen frequently at the Bourgeois, and he's given me some great advice.
Good advice to
He
have.
once told me not to punch people on St. Patrick's Day. I didn't take it,
Yep.
but so far we're still safe. So,
Good thing you have his number.
Fluent Cannabis cars. So they're cars made out of cannabis.
Cannabis Care.
Yeah. Oh, Care.
I've-
Okay.
I've-
Yeah.
my
It's just
screen's
so
a little
tiny on the
bigger.
monitor.
That's what she said.
Okay.
Parts made out of cannabis.
Websuited. We have Florida Coast Equipment. They are a frequent sponsor of most festivals because we can't do anything without electricity. We have the Geneva Financial thingy. I'm so bad at reading spies. I apologize to all the sponsors, but I do thank you for your participation. I think Financial. Thank you so much. Sonny's Barbecue. I'll thank anybody that has a barbecue.
Yeah,
that's
for
willing to
sure.
help out.
Absolutely.
Apex Electric.
I haven't had Sonny's barbecue.
I haven't had Apex
Never?
Electric. We should do it all in one day.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we should
And
go
get
on a
some-
shopping spree.
I'm sorry. You've never had Sonny's Barbecue?
Really?
No, sir.
Well, wait, where is the Sonny's Barbecue here now?
In Fort Pierce.
Oh, okay. So
in Fort Pierce.
the one in Port St. Lucie closed down.
It
Yeah.
did.
So Fort Pierce, Sonny's Barbecue is just soaking up all the
Soaking up all the business.
We're gonna
soaking up
go.
all the sauce.
Dude, they got unlimited sliced pork. All you can eat.
What?
Whoa.
Maybe not anymore. I don't know. I don't know what COVID's done to everyone, but
Yeah.
but it used to be like $14.99, all you can eat sliced pork. Child, you're gonna catch me porking out. Anyway,
I think they're the only sponsor that has unlimited something at their business.
well, there
Boyd
you go.
Law can't do that kind of special. Unlimited law advice.
I'll take that.
$15.99.
Oh my god.
No, I'm sure it's a little more expensive, but I would definitely seek out his help for any legal advice. Then, of course, there's Emerald Medical. They are straight out of Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, they are.
They got Dorothy, Scarecrow, the Lion, Tin Man, Flying Monkeys, and the Witch, the whole thing.
Yeah, if you're missing a heart, they
Yeah.
got it there.
Yeah.
They're gonna give you a heart.
If you're missing a brain,
And a brain.
they got it. If you're missing courage, they got it.
You guys have the best
We're gonna get a
sponsors
phone
ever.
call. Yeah, we're gonna get a phone call tomorrow. Like,
We don't provide any of those things.
Are you guys looking for a job?
Yeah, right? Yeah, the craft
We
services.
actually are. So we'd like to thank all those sponsors as well as the musicians. There's going to be a lot of breweries out there. The only one I can think of off the top of my head right now, because I'm wearing the shirt, is Sailfish Brewing Company.
Yeah, I do believe that the Hop Life is making an appearance out there as well.
They are too.
I just saw a post from Jim, Big Jim. They're going to be out there as well. So very exciting.
I can't wait. So if you got nothing coming up this Saturday, now you do. Sorry, I'm smoking indoors.
Smoking away.
I'm gonna get kicked out.
Can you put that out, please, sir?
I'm gonna have to punch you in the face.
Yeah, I don't want to get punched in the face here. And I'm not really smoking. It's a vape thing. I haven't had a cigarette in a very long time.
Good, because cigarettes are a leading cause of heart attacks.
Yeah, I know. So I had to get off that shit.
Ruins everything.
But come out this Saturday. I'm just excited. I'm going to be there filming every day or all day. See, the picklebacks are catching up with me. I'm going to be there every day.
It could be the early day,
I'm gonna be there
all day.
I'm going to be there after. I'm going to be there on Sunday after it's over.
We're picking up trash. You don't even know.
Yeah. So come out this Saturday. I'll film you having a good time. I would like to let everybody know that if you don't think your body can handle COVID, you need to go out and get vaccinated. I know that's a political subject for some reason, but I just want everybody that needs to be safe.
It's not a political.
It's really not.
It's not political.
It's not. I just didn't want to make this a fucking thing.
Like go get vaccinated if you don't feel like you're healthy enough to handle an attack by COVID.
Let me tell you, I had the second dose, and that thing made me feel like a piece of shit. So if I actually ended up getting COVID, I don't think I would have. I would have been a really huge wuss.
There you go. You know.
So I'm just saying, Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, they're throwing out thousands upon thousands of vaccines a day because people aren't taking it. So if you don't want to get that COVID thing, just go get a vaccination and start coming out and hanging out at these events that are happening.
I love it.
Love to see you. If you don't want to get vaccinated, that's fine too. I don't care.
Awesome.
It's not my problem.
Is there any Sandman Sleeps? Not to make light of that, because let's reiterate. If you don't think that you can handle getting COVID, if you have underlying issues, if you have all these reasons that COVID is literally killing people over, go get vaccinated. And it's free. It's free, and it's available now here in Florida to anybody.
The second one sucked, but it only lasted 24 hours, if that. And
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's going to suck, but you're going to survive.
Yeah.
So go get it done. I do want to ask Sandman Sleeps, any upcoming events or concerts?
We don't have anything booked right now. I think we're just about to wrap up our tracks for the record. We actually celebrated a little early a couple nights ago because we thought we were done, and then we listened and we're like, I think we're going to need a lot. 3 more hours. There's these 3 more. We're going to record some synth parts with this guy, Greg, also known as 8-Path, this Friday night. He's going to get everything down. He's going to kind of join us on the album. We just had some little extras we wanted to throw in there, and he's just really cool.
Awesome.
He's got all the weird synth sounds, so we're going to go do that this Friday. And then maybe do one more studio session. It's all wrapped up, and I think we're going to start booking some shows. I think it's time to get out there and see what we can do. I think we want to try to play in some other states.
Nice. Little touring situation.
Well, I don't think we're going to jump in the van with this band. I think we're just going to fly. I'm serious about
Why
that.
not?
I decided this. Gravel Kings played a lot of shows, and I'm sorry to extend this plug.
No, go for it.
Well, she just looked like she was over this.
Can you please quit talking?
She's like, "Can you just go the fuck home?"
It's my bedtime. So
We have a new episode of Good Girls to watch. And I just can't.
Good Girls.
I love that show.
It's so good. Girls.
So, I noticed while we were in all the big cities with Gravel Kings that there was always a drum set and amps there. And I was like, why the fuck did we drive here?
Right.
Could have just flown here.
Yeah. Did you just
the
use
price
the
to
back line?
park our van in New York City for 4 nights
Oh God.
was the same amount of money that we made in New York City for 4 nights. So I was like, this is really stupid. So I think Sandman Sleeps is going to be Sandman Flies for a couple tours. I think we're
love
going to go
it.
try to do a couple nights in New York City, go to Chicago, go to Atlanta, and fuck around, see what the city's all about for a couple nights, and then just come home.
Nice.
Fly
Love
home
it.
quick, go back to our regular lives of
the way to do it.
me doing our film and video and booking, and Carson's going to deliver liquor to all the locals, and the girls are going to dye their hair or whatever they do during
Wait
the
a
day.
second. Let's go back. Let's
Yeah.
talk about Karsten
Yeah.
delivering.
Let's talk about Carson delivering liquor.
delivering liquor to all the locals.
Well, he gets so he works for a liquor delivering company. I don't know what you would call that. A liquor distributor.
Okay.
And I don't know the name of it. You'd have to have him on the show. I don't pay attention.
You
He's
hear
my
that,
best
Karsten?
friend.
We want you on the show.
One of my best friends. I don't pay attention to him. I don't know what he does.
Yeah. You got the gist of it.
Yeah, I just know
It's
he
pretty
always
good.
happens to have extra liquor for
Oh.
practice, and
For practice.
he gets home and he's really burnt out from driving, and he's got a big van. He delivers it all in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we want to be on that route, Karsten. So you let me know what
Yeah.
we have to do here at the legendary JNC Lounge.
Yeah.
We don't have any licenses, but but we also don't sell anything here. So there's that.
Yeah.
We just we sell in dreams. That's what we do
Yeah,
here.
yeah. No, Carson's all about the dreams.
Awesome. Well, sell us some dreams.
Yeah.
But awesome. No, I think that's
Those are all my plugs. Girls dyeing their hair. Carson's delivering liquor. And then I'm just here doing videos and shows. And then we're going to try to tour when we're not doing that.
I love it. I love it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Any shameless plugs, Jordan, this week?
No.
No. Good.
No,
I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah.
Are you coming Saturday?
I'm a boring lady. I think I might have to.
Because I just put you on the spot.
Oh, you did.
I did.
Yes.
All right. We'll see you there,
That's
Jordan.
true. Yeah, so she's coming.
Sold another ticket.
Yeah,
There
right?
you go.
I wish I would have known we would have been a sponsor
Well, I mean, honestly,
at my worky work.
you probably could go. I have to work, but
Yeah.
but
Brad
we
will let me go.
But we actually have plans to go see the Jake Walden band at the Black Box there in downtown.
Yeah, that's so cool. He's playing there.
And for his CD release, so I'll probably be coming straight from my gig going there. So if Jordan is at Beers, Bands, Bites, and Business Festival, then we can
Meet up.
just
I
meet
would
up
love
and
to
pop
do
over there.
a Gravel King show there so bad.
At the Black Box?
I think we're going to be getting back together here soon to go do. Everybody thinks we broke up, but COVID happened. So.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's yeah.
They all got some really good side projects they're working on. Oh
I
my gosh.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Please keep me in the loop.
Yeah, I will.
whatever you
It's
do.
all metal, but it's really good stuff.
That's okay. I love it.
it's
I love
really
metal.
good stuff. I'm doing a music video for 'em right now.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Perfect. All right. Well, I have a few shameless plugs here. As always, I'd like to thank all of our live viewers and listeners for hanging out with us tonight. If you're catching the rerun or listening on your favorite podcast platform, we invite you to come and join us for a live show, which broadcasts each Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern on Facebook, YouTube, and JNC Radio. Speaking of JNC Radio, it is our companion internet radio station playing a fun mix of local Treasure Coast music, the best indie pop, and hit tunes. You can also catch the JNC podcast reruns each morning at 8 a.m. Until whenever they end. And of course, the live shows every Wednesday night. Tune in on any device at jncpodcast.com or find us on the free Live 365 app. Just search JNC Radio and support local music. Shout out to our sponsors and partners at Code Rum, the Treasure Coast Rum Cake Company, Todd and Laura at tcnightlife.com, our friends at Hop Life Brewing and the Sneaky Tiki, Drizzly, Jeff at Treasure Coast Entertainment, and of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Zack Jones at Snorkel Corn Entertainment.
Thank you so much.
Whoop, whoop.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
It's a blast.
I've got some one-man band shows coming up this weekend. You can catch me tomorrow night at the Square Grouper in Fort Pierce at 8 p.m. with Justin Mandel on bass. You can catch me Friday night at Hutchinson Island Marriott Resort in Stewart. I'll be poolside at 6 p.m. Saturday afternoon, I will be at Costa de Este Resort in Vero Beach at 2 p.m. Sunday afternoon, I will be at the Sneaky Tiki, our very good friends at the Sneaky Tiki, at 2 p.m. And Monday, rounding out my work week, quote unquote, I will be at the Square Grouper in Jupiter. So please come out and hang out with me and check out one of these live shows I've got going on. We encourage you to check out some other area entertainment podcasts like Drums and Rums from our friend Paul Robertson. Ben and Hector of the Killbillies have their own podcast, 561 Music Podcast. Our friend and JNC alumni, Flint Blade, has his own podcast called Being a Musician. And our recent guest, Monique McCall, has her podcast called Livin' and Lovin'. All of these shows are available on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. This is a big weekend for events, as most of us know, and Sunday is no exception. The JNC crew will be at Terra Firmata Sunday night at 7 p.m. for the Guitar Slinger Shootout, featuring the Jake Walden Band and the Kevin McLaughlin Band, slugging it out for Guitar Glory.
That was fucking pretty cool, man.
This show is sponsored by JNC Radio, and tickets are available at downstreamlive.com or at the door. We'll see you on Sunday. Finally, follow me on TikTok. I've been slacking a bit lately, but there.
He finally joined the club.
I did.
Yeah.
But what's there is hilarious. Just search for The Brad Brock and follow me. This has been my Shameless Plugs. Yes. All right, you guys. Thanks again for hanging with us. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to our show wherever you're tuning in. Give it up for Ms. Jordan Taylor.
Woo, 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 woo. Thank you all.
And our special guest, Mr. Zack Jones.
Thank you! Chicago.
Next week on the show, we'll have a special feature with the producers of a super cool upcoming documentary called Enormous, The Gorge Story. It's about the legendary concert venue in Gorge, Washington. It's a co-op interview with our friend Paul from Drums and Rums. So be sure to tune in next Wednesday night. Until then, friends, support local, support live, and support each other out there, broadcasting live from the legendary JNC Lounge. I'm Brad Brock. Good night.